Borsenius, if I've pronounced that correctly, and Adam Stelmaski. The property is 22354 Hernando Avenue, Port Charlotte, Florida. If you're here on that, would you please approach? Okay. Sir, were you sworn in a few minutes ago by the clerk?
No, I haven't.
Okay, would you raise your right hand and have the, I'm going to have the clerk issue.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and oath is in I do?
I do.
Thank you, sir. I don't know how much of the prior proceeding you saw, but we'll give you a full opportunity to present any evidence, either whether it be testimonial or photographs or documents, if you have those with you. But the county goes first, and then I'll hear what you have to say, okay? And I recognize you're not going to necessarily agree with everything the county says, but try not to interrupt, and they're not going to necessarily agree with what you have to say, but they'll extend the same courtesy to you, please. Okay? The county's ready to proceed. Please call your first witness.
Officer Leonard.
My name is Rhonda Leonard, Certified Code Enforcement Officer for Charlotte County. 22354 Hernando Avenue is zoned RSF 3.5. The owners of record are Muriel Borsensius and Adam D. Stelmasic. June 15th, I conducted an inspection at the address and noted the following violation of excessive growth of grass and weeds. During the investigation, I took photographs of the property on June 15th and July 28th. These photos fairly and accurately represent the conditions I observed. I'd like to offer these photos into evidence as County Composite Exhibit 1.
Do you have any objection to me admitting those photographs into evidence?
No, sir.
And we'll go ahead and do so at this time. We'll mark that as County Composite Exhibit number 1. You just bear with us a second. Thank you. Those exhibits are admitted into evidence that have been marked as Charlotte County Composite Exhibit 1. Please proceed, Ms. Leonard.
The case was prepared directly for hearing as a recurring offender due to previous cases for the same violation. Notice of hearing was sent certified mail and was served in accordance with Chapter 162 of the Florida statutes. Conducted the final inspection on July 28th, finding the grass remains a violation. That's the end of my testimony.
Anything further from the county?
Nothing further.
Sir, would you state your name for the record?
Adam D. Stelmazic.
And could you tell me what's going on here?
I did have the lawn mowed on or before the July 4th, and then 2 weeks later I was trying to, and I did the first time with a weed whacker because I couldn't get my lawnmower running, and then the second, I believe a week or two later, I tried to mow again, and I couldn't get my mower running, which I worked on, and currently the lawn is mowed as of probably about the 30th. It is mowed. I was going to go out and get it taken care of again today, and as of right now it is actually in accordance.
Well, how do you respond to the county's evidence that this has been going on for quite some period of time?
Yes, I've been cited several times in the past. I have always gone out of my way to make sure it has been done within the time specified and brought into accordance. There's been a lot going on where I've been spending a lot of time out in Northport. I've not always been at my house. But now currently situations have changed. Now I'm at my house full time, and I'm doing my best to keep things up as they should be.
What is the county recommendation on this?
The county recommends respondents be found in violation of the code sections listed in the notice of violation, and from the date of this order, a 2-year cease and desist order for any future zoning violations, and 15 days to clear the zoning violations, or thereafter face a fine of $50 per day for each day a violation exists, abatement in the event of noncompliance, and costs of abatement to be added to the fines and costs.
Thank you. Sir, is this something that you think you're going to be able to handle in the future to make sure that we don't have to see you again?
Yes, sir.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to accept the county recommendation as my ruling in this case. Now, you won't have to pay anything as long as you continue to keep the grass mowed. That's why I asked you that last question. So, in Charlotte County versus Muriel Borsenius and Adam Stelmazik, KCOD 161856, relating to parcel 402214187002. I'm going to accept the county recommendation as my order. So in other words, you're not going to have to pay anything, but just, you know, if you can keep it mowed, then we don't have to drag you back in here. Okay?
Thank you, sir.